This year for Kids Day, which is May 25th, 2016, we have an artist that's coming in and he's going to build a huge sculpture out of recycled bottles. So we kind of put our heads together along with Sandy Huber, who's Executive Director of Clean Communities. How could we get the bottles that are needed for this project? So we figured we needed about 5,000 bottles, so we decided to do a contest with all the schools in Lang City.
Yes, we had a nice team, all the ladies behind us. We had a school-wide program. Our principal and vice principal were so supportive also. So it was really great. The whole school was definitely involved. We collected 8,500 and some bottles. It was awesome.
There's an old saying that if you know better, you'll do better. So just by the training and allowing people to know that this helps us to keep, the streets and the city streets clean. This helps us to prevent from having our drainage system all clogged up.
Sandy found this artist, and his name is Willie Cole, and he does all kinds of projects with recycled materials. He's bottles, and he's even done shoes and different things. So she saw him. She said this will be really great for our kids to be involved in this. And he's going to make a huge bird.
Originally, they asked me to make a fish. And I caught the train down to Atlantic City. I got off the train, and I'm in the new convention center, and I see fish everywhere. So I said, I don't want to make a fish. There are already too many fish down here. What else is very present on the Jersey Shore beaches in the summertime? And it was the birds. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a crab or just a shell. I realized that the birds are an endangered species, but I also realized that our environment is endangered through excessive waste and litter. So I decided to use a bird as a symbol, and having a bird being made from bottles just made it all that much clearer. There is a message in most of my work that might just be for me. I don't know if I've communicated to the world or not. But I have a belief that everything is the same thing, that everything is made from one thing. That one thing may look different in a certain form, but if you break that one thing that looks different down, it turns to the same thing that everything else is made of. And that's why I make things out of one thing. So I would love to have them walk away with that idea, that everything is anything and anything is everything.
How can we make it fun? How can we get the students involved? And this is how we did our little contest, and this is what they brought us here.
Now, I'm sure that Clean Communities wants to walk away with a recycling message. But I think that'll come naturally just based on the fact that they collected the bottles. They won't see the bottles as waste anymore. They'll begin to see them as art material, as building blocks.
And it was really neat. We're excited to see what's going to happen with this.
It's just kind of a riff on nature. So the concept is nature, but the interpretation is mine.
I think they're going to be flabbergasted. I think they're just going to be amazed, of what can be done by the very thing that you toss out in the trash or into, hopefully, the recycling bin. I think this is just going to be an awesome situation, an awesome event. I think the kids are going to love it. I think the public they're going to love it. And I think this is something that they're going to be talking about for years to come.